Welcome back, sweet friends, to Baked with Care, brought to you by Sweet Tooth Palace, where we create treats that are good for you. Today's recipe is inspired by love and sweet tooth. We'll be making homemade strawberry jam with whole wheat bread. Strawberries contains vitamin C, which is very helpful in the absorption of iron into the body. And I'm making this treat because I'm craving something sweet. What we'll need for today's recipe are 1 cup fresh or frozen strawberries, 1 tablespoon lemon juice for preservative, is totally optional, 2 tablespoons maple syrup to sweeten it, and then for our whole wheat bread we'll need 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 2 tablespoons baking powder, salt, 1 teaspoon melted margarine, and 3/4 cups milk. We'll start by simmering our strawberries on low heat. Once your strawberries start to break down, you mash them with a spoon or a fork. And once you have gotten your desired texture, now we'll go in with our lemon juice. Add 2 tablespoons maple syrup. Now let this simmer for 10 to 15 minutes until it thickens. Stir occasionally so it won't get burnt. Once you have gotten your desired thickness, remove from the heat and let it cool down. And our strawberry jam is ready. Now to our no-yeast wheat bread. We'll mix our dry ingredients. This is going to be so nice. Now add in our wet ingredients. In goes our milk. And our melted margarine. Now we need into our greased loaf pan, we'll add our bread. Into our 350 degrees preheated oven, we'll add our bread.
The rain poured hard that night, tapping against the window panes like a warning. Inside their small apartment, 13-year-old Lara crawled into a ball, her body trembling as another sickle cell crisis raged through her veins. The pain was ruthless, hot, sharp, and unrelenting. It was the kind that made her want to scream, but had no energy to do so. She barely managed a whisper, "Mama." Within seconds, her mother, Mama Tayo, rushed into the room. She didn't ask what was wrong. She didn't need to. Her eyes scanned Lara's pale face, her clenched fists, and the way she shivered despite the blankets. Without hesitation, Mama Tayo lifted her daughter into her arms, a strength born not out of muscle but of love, and laid her gently into the back seat of their old car. The rain hadn't let up, the roads were flooded, the visibility low, but she drove anyway, hands trembling on the steering wheel, lips moving in silent prayer. At the hospital, Lara drifted in and out of consciousness, aware only of the comforting pressure of her mother's hand in hers. She knew that grip. It never let go. Not in ambulances, not during blood transfusions, not even when bills spied high and exhaustion etched itself into Mama Tayo's skin. That night was one of many. 3 years of missed school trips, cancelled birthdays, and cold hospital sheets. Mama Tayo was a constant. When teachers accused Lara of faking, it was her mother who marched into school, medical reports in hand, voice steady but firm. "My daughter is a fighter, not a liar." When Lara's friends drifted away, tired of her disappearing for weeks, Mama Tayo became her anchor. She didn't sugarcoat the struggle, but she never let Lara feel alone in it. By the time Lara reached her final year of secondary school, something had shifted. She still had flares, still felt the ache deep in her bones, but she had learned how to manage them, not just with medication, but with rest, hydration, nutrition, and calm. She had learned it all from her mother. Now, at 19, Lara stood in her kitchen, preparing her favorite banana oat muffins for her younger siblings. The pain was still a part of her life, but it no longer ruled her. She moved with a quiet strength, one that had been shaped by sleepless nights, whispered encouragements, and a woman who never gave up. Her resilience wasn't accidental. It was woven into her by a mother who fought beside her every step of the way. A mother's love hadn't healed the illness, but it had healed the fear, and that's made all the difference.
Yes, our beautiful whole wheat bread. Oof. This is amazing. So, since today's recipe is all about love, and Lara took us on a journey with her beautiful and loving mother, I decided to introduce my very special person to come taste today's treats. So, go clap!
Hello.
Okay, so we are going to taste this with our jam.
Delicious. If you leave me, I'll take everything.
So how does it taste?
Oh, this is heavenly. This is delicious and from what I feel, is also very, very nutritious. Thank you. Bake with care.